I just got finished with today's workout and woo! It's good. All right, today's workout is going to be on a 15-minute clock. We actually are going to do 2 parts, and this first part is going to be for time. Okay, now again, remember, we still are going to be working on a 15-minute clock. So we're going to go ahead and start off with this part 1. It's going to be 100 crosses. All right, crosses are going to legitimately be every time you cross your arms and uncross. So as I go through this, that's 1, 2, and we're going to continue on until we've done 100 crosses. Now, if crosses are really something that has eluded you or just challenged you and frustrates you, you can cut this in half, or we can go ahead and scale to singles. This one is just meant to get your heart rate up just a little bit to make the row just a little bit spicier, okay? As soon as you finish your 100 reps on the jump rope, we're gonna go ahead and go into 80 calories on the row. You heard me right, 80 calories. Once you finish the 80 calories, we have 60 burpees. These burpees today are going to be just on the ground, free burpees, but we want to remember that there are some points of performance that we want to hit. When we're doing that burpee, we're going to go ahead and put our hands down. We're going to kick out and drop to the ground. Our chest will touch the ground, the whole chest. As we come up, we're going to press our body up, bring those feet up, and then we're going to go ahead and stand all the way up and jump and clap overhead. We want a nice overhead position here, like a unicorn horn. Okay, we do not want a shark fin. So this, with our hands behind, is going to be kind of a warning. So we want to be here as we jump up, come back down. I'm going to tell you by experience, the burpees do not need to be rushed. You should be at a nice, steady pace as you go. Now, I did it in chunks. I did 20 reps. I took a second. I took a deep breath, shook it out, and then did another 20. So I gave myself a little bit of a 10 to 15 second break to kind of catch my breath and then go ahead and go into that next set. So just chipped away. Now, as soon as you finish those 60 burpees, you will look at the clock, call time. That is part 1 score for time. Now, part 2 is going to start immediately, and that's the time that you have remaining in that 15-minute window. On that 15-minute window, if you have time remaining, you're going to go ahead and do as many feet of a handstand walk. We'll go ahead and do that in 25-foot increments, and we're going to go ahead and go back and forth for as many trips as you can as we go. Now, a full handstand walk will be that there's a full inversion, and then we start to walk ourselves across the floor. If you're still working on handstands and we are kind of in an inversion but not too long, that'll be a struggle walk, and you can go ahead and scale with that. That means we kind of get up, move our hands a little bit, and come right back down. So that's a struggle walk. Otherwise, we're going to do a backwards bear crawl. And that's going to be just a backwards bear crawl where we're just pushing ourselves across the floor. All right. So always backwards, never forwards on the bear crawl today. And again, that's going to be with the time remaining. Now, I want you to tackle this in a certain way. We are going to try not to scale the calories on the row or the burpees. Let's be honest. If you are not able to get this done under 15 minutes, it's really something that you need to work on, and it's those movements. While the handstand walk is fun and it's really cool to see yourself on your hands, if we cannot get there, right, I want you to focus on getting these kind of other movements that are really going to tax your cardiovascular endurance and really try to improve on that. So when we're thinking about it, we want to think the intention is to really get this underneath that 15-minute window, all right, so that you do have time to play. So we got to eat our veggies before we get our dessert, okay? This workout, it's a lot of fun, and I hope you enjoy it too.